Everybody, yeah, fascinating.
This is an edgy game. He's looking up top, and he's got what he wanted. Double 16.
92.
Chance for Berry to break.
Berry required
Something
56.
he's been very good at in the last 2 weeks. Just trying to get rid of a bit of tension in the arm. He's just trying to loosen it. Gets the 16. Tops for a breaker throw and a 2-1 lead.
Game shot on the third leg. Berry Van
Tell
Peer.
how much he enjoyed that one.
That means the shot is off. And Van Peer has got a chance to win by 4
48.
legs to 1.
Berry require 80.
This is huge because he didn't have the darts in this game. He will have the darts in his second match. And he'll go into that match with 2 points in the bank.
Berry Van Peer.
A very tidy first game, and he takes full advantage of the fact that Jerome Mioch in that contest looked a bit edgy, and he's evidently very disappointed with his performance. But Berry, 86.1 with 40% on the doubles. He will definitely take that.
Yeah, probably ever. And there's the flatting.
Game shot on the first leg.
Again, the method behind that, of course, is to not obscure the double top for darts 2 and
Second leg, it's
3
Colin to
if
throw
needed.
first. He
Could be
requires
Littler.
68.
Inching closer to the semi-finals already. Double 8.
52.
That one caught a little bit of steel on
Colin,
the
you
outside of the
required
board
20.
there. It was never going to hit, but that is a match start missed. Can this one save the match? It's really awkward.
Problem is, when you've gone 3 legs without
10.
a dart at a double, the emphasis on hitting that double
Luke requires
is
16.
Double 8.
Game shot.
That is an
and the
ideal
match.
start for Luke Littler. The favourite for the title has won his first game in Group 2 over the seasoned, legendary MODUS Super Series wizard in Colin Osborne. Well, there you can see 92.59, and he missed 5 darts at a double in that contest.
right with dart 3.
This looks good as well.
180.
Is definitely playing with his tail up, that's for sure.
We've not had a
Steve required 112.
10 plus finish yet this evening.
We might get one now. Double top.
Game
Asking
shot
you
on the
shall
third
receive,
leg.
Mr. Mason.
Steve West.
And that is 3 consecutive 15 darts, Paul.
This earlier in the week, Berry. It would have been to punch your ticket to the knockout
96.
stages.
Steve required
Well, this-
86.
Is to do his job. It's the bullseye. It's
Game
through.
shots and the match
For Steve West.
Steve West.
In his first game. He still has more work to do to win the group, but that is a huge statement to both Berry Van Peer and to Jerome Mioch. He's not quite there yet, but with a performance like that, he's going to be smiling for a while until he comes back to play Jerome in Game 5.
When you look at the numbers going into this match, you would have thought it wouldn't even be close.
160.
Colin is
Reece
playing in this
required
game like he
170.
knows how Reece plays in his first game of a day. Just misses out. It's one of the only things
100.
missing from this week.
Colin, you require
Yeah, it's the only
65.
box that's not been ticked.
Big time double top coming in.
Game shot on
And
the
that's a
second
2-0
leg.
lead in 11
Colin
darts.
Osborne.
Which, let's face it, on a night like tonight, you shouldn't do that. That was very close. He thought it might have snuck in the corner. He's going to leave tops. And Robinson
100.
must hit this.
Reece
They're averaging
requires
in excess of
75.
107 here, Colin Osborne. 18 in tops. He's only going to get 1 dart. Got to go.
35.
Osborne comes back.
Colin, you require 40.
He's 2 from 3 at doubles in this contest.
He'd love to be 3 from 4.
Game shot
And
the
he is
third
3
leg.
from 4.
Colin Osborne.
Oh, credit to Colin.
You start thinking, when am I going to get one?
And we've seen it from players who've had incredible weeks.
180.
just not clicked for
20. Reach the required 43.
Finals.
Double top. He must hit 10s. That miss
23.
could be really big for Osborne's
Colin, you
chances
require
of
55.
getting through this group. These could be his final darts of Group 2. Oh, Colin.
What a let-off that could be for Reece Robinson, who comes back
35.
for the double that Colin is
Reach
left.
the required 20.
That would have been Osborne's best performance of the week by an absolute mile. Is
10.
it still? He's left bereft. And
Colin, you
Osborne
required 20.
has dodged bullets. Even with those misses in the previous visit, he's still 60% on doubles. And he
Game,
still
shot,
wins by 4
and the
legs to
match.
0.
Colin
We have a
Osborne.
9-dart shootout possibility in both groups in games 5 and 6 in our qualification groups here tonight.
Steve, you require 52.
Single 12 every day of the week. I would say twice on Sundays, but he's not playing tomorrow.
Game shot on the first
You'd be needing a
leg.
day off.
Steve West. Steve,
Take
you
the
require
pressure off
40.
while he's recovering from surgery.
Game
But he
shot on the
can't think
second
about the
leg.
money.
Steve West.
He's thinking about being in the semi-finals. Jerome Miok is now out. And he knows it.
Yeah. Poor record against players that I felt like I should have beaten, but there you go.
It's all coming
105.
together. It's a really good performance. Or should I say, because every game is going to be slightly
58.
different
Steve,
He's
you require
playing well enough.
65.
against everybody he plays. Double top.
Game
And he wins the group in
shot,
style.
And the match.
4
Steve
legs to 0,
West.
and a disconsolate Jerome Miak knows that he's leaving. He gives the group winner a hug, and we will remember the name Jerome Miak. We will see him, I'm sure, in Series 5, but as far as this night is concerned, it just didn't happen for him.
Steve, congratulations. You're looking at some stats and some numbers there. You must be delighted with your campaign so far.
I'm happy with results. Don't know what the stats and numbers are because I don't really pay attention to them, but just get the win and move on.
2 from 2. Sent out a bit of a message to the rest of the practice room.
Yeah, listen, there's one guy in the room. We all know that everyone has got a target and it's aimed at him. And listen, if it comes to the end of the night when I'm playing him in the final, and I'm going to want to beat him, and I want to beat anyone but him, mainly, because that's the guy that's been bigged up, and that's my aim.
It's really stoked that passion and firing up you in it, because that tour card debate and everyone was going on about it, glint in your eye again.
Ah, see, you were one of them, yeah. And I messaged you privately. I remember doing it. Who's the best player without a tour card? Yeah, I'm messaging you, Phil. You're on the comms. I'm one of them. Put me in that mix because I am. There's no question of it. I don't know how anyone can question that.
We see the Steve West fan club and army in here. How nice is it to look round when you're playing and them cheering you on?
I looked around a couple of times, couldn't see him. No, I'm joking. It's brilliant to have them back up, mate. Like a couple of them guys, they live in Leon Solent, and you know they're my family, and they mean the world to me. And it's nice to have that, you know, just push you up a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It's nice. It's really nice.
And for you in these groups, how important was it not just to get through, but to top the group and have advantage in the semi-final as well?
Yeah, I don't even think about that, Phil. I really don't. I just go there, win the game, move on to the next one, win that game, and you guys will do all that mathematics and all that stuff. I don't care. I just won. If I won 2 games, I'm through. It's all right. It's cool.
Steve, we're getting ready for the semi-finals. Thank you very much,
Excellent.
mate.
Thank you, Phil.
He's not far away from qualification. He's 1 dart away.
Game
that was
shot
We've got our first non-second checkout of the week, and it comes on finals night, and it's a knockout punch to Sugar Reece Robinson.
second leg. It's
That
Luke
means
to
that
throw
Littler
first.
goes through
Game on.
with Colin Osborne, and Robinson now, all he can do is smile because he might be on the end of a real shellacking here, the mood that Littler's in.
Well, you've got to remember, all the players watch this. They'll be fully aware of... Oh, hello, Tops. They'll be fully aware of what he's capable of.
Game
He is bringing these fans to their feet. They've both got 100% on doubles in this match so far.
Luke to require 80.
For the win. It's all
the flatty.
He's all very
Game,
flat,
shot,
but that feels very bumpy because Luke Littler wins Group 2 and he's going to be taking part in semi-final number 2 against Barry Van Peer. It's bye-bye for now to Sugar Reese Robinson. He only gets 2 legs on the night.
Luke, congratulations. Perfect in the group stages, and wow, what a performance you put on. How much did you enjoy that?
Going into the game with Reese, just needed 1 leg. That's all I needed, and obviously the first leg I took out 170 and got the crowd going on the bull.
Not just that, the fact you stopped, got them involved, and then the celebrations afterwards. How much did you feed off of that?
Just a 170 checkout. Obviously, I got the crowd off. Obviously, I've got the crowd on my side for the semi-finals, but it's just about giving them a bit of fun whilst I'm through.
We spoke to you earlier in the week and you said you weren't particularly happy with the way Group A went, but you've grown into this week and right now you're doing things that no one else in the group is doing.
Yeah, I've played all week and I probably won the practice. I would have practiced a little bit on the Friday and Saturday if I did top Group A, but playing through the full week, it's still got my arm going, and obviously when I do practice, I don't practice for long, I just settle into it and then go on stage.
Now we go into the semi-finals. How does your mindset change from group darts to knockout darts?
It's better. Knockout darts is obviously more crucial than group darts because if you got to get out your group to get to knockout darts, and I've got to perform better. Obviously, I know Barry. That's what we've got, Barry. Yeah. And he can throw well. He's obviously got through. Massive upset for Jerome this tonight, and I've just got to focus on my game with Barry. The
fact that you're the only player to have won a Champions Week in that 4-man lineup, does that give you the edge?
Well, obviously the bookies, they top me at favourite every day, every Champions Week, but it doesn't give me any nerves. If I'm the favourite, I've got to prove it, and I've proved it so far, and now I'm into the semi-final for the 2nd time.
Luke, congratulations. I'll let you go and get ready.
Thank you.
TV requires 65.
Very lucrative couple of weeks for the players.
25.
Oh, he's now none from 8, Nico.
Colin, you require 56.
Darts at 12s and tops that have literally made the wire on the board lighter.
Game shot on
Osborne
the
is
second
taking
leg.
full advantage.
Colin Osborne.
And this reeks of that game he had with Christian Kist here back in week 4. Even with all of those missed doubles, West is still playing really well. The only reason his average is at 90 at the minute is because of 12 missed darts at the outer ring.
That's a leg for him.
$29. Steve, you require 54.
He will go back to tops. The game plan won't change.
Game
and
shot
this
on the
time,
leg.
it's
Steve
in,
West.
and he's got his throw back.
That is why he has created so many
Game shot on the
opportunities for
fifth
doubles
leg.
now.
Steve West.
One of them, now he's hitting 2.
But now
Colin,
we
you
test
require
Osborne's metal.
104.
He's at the point of if I don't hit this, I could be gone.
Yeah, has to be assertive, has to pick his treble. Picks it bang in the middle of treble 20. Westy thinks it's in, he nods.
Game
He's
shot
right.
on the sixth leg. Colin Osborne.
Typical Colin Osborne, that.
Would his fellow T-sider put it? T-side steel. It's got to be another treble.
139.
And he's got a hook. Did he get a look? Gets a look
Colin,
at
you
that.
require 92.
Colin's 3 from 7 on the doubles. And he's just taken out a 104. He's found the treble 20, Nico. This is for an 11 dart breaker throw and a place in the final.
Unbelievable talent under amazing pressure. Double 8.
84.
One chance for West to rescue this situation.
Steve, you require 160.
Wires it. How many times in this leg has he wired that
45.
treble 20? Osborne has had
Colin, you
2
require 8.
darts to make the final. Last chance.
No score.
That's 5 missed darts for the final. What does West
Steve, you
do
require
on 115?
115.
Lots of options. He would dearly love a shot at tops. He's not going to get one. But it is a shot at double 18.
79.
And he wires 18s for the final. Drama here in Portsmouth.
Well, that was in the same
Colin, you
place on the
require
opposite
8.
side of the board. He wired the 9. Did go on to get one, of course.
Double 4 again.
Game,
Double 2
shot,
gets him into the
and
big
match.
dance. And the
Colin
Wizard
Osborne.
has got the spell book right this time. West will be devastated. He missed double 18 to get into the final match.
For Littler. 100 left. Tops left.
Game shot on the
That is
second
the
leg.
second
Barry
157
Vampire.
that we've seen here this week. It's double 16 again.
Sticking with it.
40.
Moved his head before he went for the shot. I just wonder if he was unsure about the single, whether a step back, then reapproaching
Barry
the off, he would have been more
68.
prudent.
Yeah, he was unsure if it was in the tops or the single. Biggest visit in the match, because a break here would mean Barry Vampire will have the darts in the next leg to win it. There is Ritual. Trying to visualize the shot. He went for 36 for 32, double 18.
32.
He's just hit the same hole that was created by Steve West.
Luke,
and he
you
missed the
require
dart for the match.
32.
An opportunity there. Both feeling it. Unless you've been in this situation, I'm
And
aware
shot on the
of
big
the
one.
tension
Blue
involved.
Littler.
First eruption from the nuke. I've never seen him do that before.
Luke,
It
you
was double
require
8
25.
that gave Littler leg 5. It
Game
gives him the
shot.
final as well.
And the match.
Your
Blue
final is
Littler.
set for Super Series 4. It's going to be Colin Osborne going for greatness against the man trying to defend the trophy. Unbelievable final incoming, and everybody here in Portsmouth is going to be looking forward to that, including the Nukes Massive, which is taking up almost half of this hall. But when we come back, it will be your final, Littler and Osborne for greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 13 weeks of action, this is the MODUS Super Series Champions Week final. We are live on Sporty Stuff TV here at the MODUS Live Lounge in Portsmouth. And now would you please welcome to the stage the first of our finalists. Firstly, it's the Wizard, Colin Osborne. And now would you please welcome to the stage his opponent. He's the reigning and defending MODUS Super Series champion. It's the Nuke, Luke Littler.
Sticking with double 16.
91.
And I don't get it. Sometimes I can see method in the madness. But this tactic here, we've said He's had problems in that department.
180.
Can't
Luke
afford any
requires
more.
60.
We've seen Osborne approach like that all night long, just in case.
Game shot on the second leg.
Is not fruitful
Luke
this
Littler.
time. Fair play to Luke for hitting that double four. That was well needed.
Well, as a player, you're aware of the short format, aren't you?
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Even
Luke
more
Littler.
added pressure as the best leg of the match is completed by Luke Littler in 15 dart.
Maybe that's starting to click.
How
How big will that be, though?
Huge. Colin, you require 101.
Absolutely huge.
Very similar to the 104 that he took in that match with West in the semis. He's not going to take this one. Another chance for
57.
Littler to break.
Luke, you require 90.
Double 20, double 15. He'll stay there. Ball.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Luke Littler.
To complete his set, because Littler is on the cusp
95.
and has now missed a dart to get his fingerprints back on that trophy.
Gonna get plenty more.
It just had to be double 10.
40. Luke, you require 20.
It is double 10.
Game
It's double
shot.
5.
And the
Luke
match.
Littler
And the
is
MODUS Super
still
Series
the
champion.
MODUS Super Series champion.
Luke Littler.
He won it in Series 3, and he's now successfully defended it against the most successful competitor he could have been put up against here in the final. But the army of fans that have made their way to Portsmouth from all over the country to support this young 16-year-old superstar, they are not going to leave disappointed, because once again, Chris Mason, Luke Littler is the champion.
Yep, does the business. Back to back. Champions Week finals. I mentioned earlier, £60,000 in prize money just from the Super Series. He is now unbeaten, Nico, in 4 finals here at the Super Series.
In knockout darts, Luke Littler has won 8 games from 8. Sometimes you can win with an average of 117.88, but right there, all he needed was an 86 in a gutsy display. 4 hits from 13 on the doubles. It was very edgy at the start, but as you can see, Osborne didn't have in his locker enough to find the cheat codes to beat the nuke. The highest checkout of the match, 90, as you can see. Just a couple of maximums in that one. And as soon as Osborne started to find the 140s, unfortunately, the game was up. Thanks for joining us. It's time to crown the champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your MODUS Super Series champion, retaining his title